this is the last place that you thought that you would be.
Yes.
Retiring from AT&T, our parent company.
Yes.
And working with Mark Cuban.
Yes.
And an NBA team, the Dallas Mavs.
Crazy.
Why'd you say yes?
I said yes for the sisterhood. And I said, actually, I'm uniquely qualified to do this. I have to do it for the sisterhood. I have to help create a great place to work.
You are the first female African-American CEO of an NBA team.
Yes.
Why did it take so damn long?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I won't be the last.
Let's tell people who may not be familiar with the crisis that was the Dallas Mavericks not that long ago,
Right.
and the culture crisis and what a number of people there had gone through. Let me just read you to our listeners from the Sports Illustrated investigation, which uncovered all of this. Quote, a corporate culture rife with misogyny and predatory sexual behavior. One former employee called it, quote, a real-life Animal House. Is that what you walked into?
I walked into a bad culture. I walked into a place where the women were not valued and treated the way I would like to see them treated. So we had a problem with how we treated women. Frankly, I think we had a problem with how we respected and treated people of color. And it wasn't a very diverse and inclusive environment when I got there. And so we needed to do some things. So yeah, I walked into a place that is not the place that people are walking into right now.
You, as an African American, saw a real issue here with how minorities were being treated.
Right, well, and part of it was the absence of people of color at the leadership table, the absence of what I perceive to be people of color in middle management. So there was just a culture that catered to white men. And I had a leadership team that was all white men, which of course now is 50% women and 47% people of color.
You came forward with a 100-day plan.
Yeah, I had to send a message. I had to send a message that we were serious about what was going on there, that we would model zero tolerance for inappropriate behavior and for false allegations as well. I mean, we got to look at both sides of it. That we were going to have an agenda for women, we were going to transform the culture, and then from an operational effectiveness standpoint, we're going to just put some things in place on how you run a basic business, which is what I'm used to. And so I want to be serious about that. We established a hotline above and beyond what the NBA has, so that people could call my chief ethics and compliance officer. So we established that because one of the first things we wanted to do was set up a speak-up culture, establish a speak-up culture. We actually laid out a women's agenda. So kind of a leadership development program, and identified high potential women that we could move up. And then we also looked at gender parity in terms of pay, but then we looked at everybody.
Was there a disparity? Was there a discrepancy? I mean, were men getting paid more than women doing equal work?
Yeah, there was a discrepancy, but not. I expected bigger discrepancies. So we fixed those really quick.
You right-sized the women. I'm assuming it was the women who were underpaid.
That's exactly right.